Hi guys, I'm Nicholas Woolwork, CEO of Redbrick and propertyforum.com. I'm here on my mentee client site that we're project managing a 30,000 square foot office to residential conversion. It's just over, I think, a £4 million build cost and a lovely GDV to match. Now, I wanted to talk to you briefly about the importance of bike bin stores and actually sometimes smoking areas if you can fit them in. Now, on this particular site, we've got some cracking landscaping design with like little enclosed courtyard gardens. We're popping in a number of places throughout the car park area. It's currently a large, ugly slab car park all around the building. Great for lots of parking. You know, parking can be extra income. I've covered parking as an income on another video actually, so look back over that. That was at our site in Redbrick House in Newbury, where we derive quite a lot of extra income from the parking in a town centre location. For here, the income can be derived on lets to people in the building, lets to surrounding offices and businesses, and possibly extra, visitor spaces and local residents. But on the sales side, we could sell extra parking spaces. We've probably got double the number of spaces than the number of units, so that's also great to know. Now, let me walk you around. There's a temporary smoking area over here, which I want to show you. It's not going to be the final one, I might add. Now, I think what's important to remember is don't get caught out, especially on something like a PD project, where there's not as much planning control involved in your site. They're not quite as strict on a lot of things, but parking, bins and bike stores, which we're going to put in the parking area, that's vitally important. Smoking areas are a little bit more of a nice to have, and they really need to be sited away from the building and somewhere that's a bit more subtle. People obviously use the gardens to smoke anywhere. We set up a temporary sort of breakout smoking area here for the contractors, just so they've got somewhere to shelter and smoke away from the building that's safe to do so. But when we come to finish the site, there will be huge bikes and bin stores suitable for 44 apartments. If we hadn't thought of those ahead of time, they're actually quite expensive to build. You can easily spend 20 grand on bikes and bin stores on a site of this size, and that's a lot of money you need to make sure you can either fund through the banks or have ready in the kitty to pay for towards the end of the development. They need to be centrally located near the entrance and exits. So ours actually, this is a mirror image. So essentially the bike and bin stores will be going in this kind of space here, actually the other side of the building. As it happens, I've come here because it's easier and there's a lot of works being dug up because it's a mirror image. But ultimately, wood clad at the front, made to look lovely. It'll kind of blend in. You can see there's a bit of a dog leg in the property there. It'll just face that off nicely with some wood cladding and be a nice area to store your bikes and bins. Nice easy access out to the main access gates for your bikes. Smoking areas, we're going to think about a couple of breakout areas there, and we've got the courtyard gardens which will also work for that. So I think the message I want to just hammer home is don't forget about your bike and bin storage. You need a place for it. If you're going for a full planning app, you'll get absolutely refused if you don't have adequate bike and bin storage. Work with your architect and indeed your planning consultant to work out how many you're likely to need for the occupants. Are you going for a carless scheme in a town centre, in which case bike storage is going to be probably even more important than something out of town like this, which has got tons of parking. Bike storage here will be slightly less important because everyone's got plenty of room for a car and it's not in a city centre location. So depending on your site, it's a really important consideration. Don't get caught out with it, and tap into your consultants, architects and planning consultants, to help you navigate that process of what you'll need. So hope that's been useful. I help people with their own developments, incidentally, through my mentoring program. Check that out at nicholaswoolwork.com/mentorship. And if you're a hands-off investor that's interested to work with a highly established and ethical developer such as ourselves, we at Redbrick offer investment from yourselves, where we offer a hands-off investment, and we go off and do the hard-working investing in these developments, whilst you sit in front of your armchair at home, earning a good return from your investment. If that sounds of interest, please reach out using the details around this video. But most importantly, I want to hear from you in the comments. Comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video very soon. Take care.